Well, good morning guys and welcome to the show. Today we're going to take a look at some new products from idatalink Maestro. Actually, it's not just new products, a whole new system and a new way of doing things. You guys are going to love it. Stay tuned. As we all know, replacing the factory radio in a car is not getting any easier. It's getting really hard with these factory radios having tons of features that are integrated into the car. iData took it upon themselves to come out with Maestro, which allows us to retain those features in our aftermarket radio. Air conditioning, your satellite antenna, your Sirius XM sometimes, or the Sirius XM antenna. If you have light control, door lock modules, all these fun things that are in that factory radio, iData has ported through to the aftermarket radio using the RR and the new RR2. However, you still need a harness in order to do that. And these harnesses have tons and tons of wires on them that go all over the place. Today, we're going to talk about two new harnesses as well as a solution to that problem. They've just come out with the new HRN-RR-AU1. This is for Audis. And the new long-awaited, oh my gosh, I can't wait to do the standalone video where we show you how this all works, RRNI1. This is for Nissan. This is going to allow us to retain that factory backup camera or 360 system that they all have that, well, that might be the reason why you haven't replaced your radio yet. Inside the box, you get an OBD2 connector. This is what allows you to port a lot of those commands over into the aftermarket radio. If you didn't know it, these also have check engine light readers and resetters. So if you get an engine light, it'll tell you what your problem was. You know, it'll give you the code and you can go research it. It comes with all the other harnesses because Nissan can't make up their mind on harnesses in order to retain all the cool features that are in that factory radio. Bose harness for front and rear if needed. But one of the biggest, most exciting things that they've done with these new harnesses is how they've laid them out. iData has watched how I like to do my harnesses and they're like, stop taking our harnesses apart. And I'm like, we'll make them better. So they did that. And now what we have is a harness that spreads apart. Off to this side is the RR, and off to this side is the radio, and all the wires are long enough to do what they need. And of course, this side plugs into the car. So instead of having these weird short harnesses or where you don't have enough room to put the brain where it needs to go, now the brain is a good 10 inches away, and the radio is also a good 10 inches away. So you should have plenty of room now, and you shouldn't have to cut these all apart and redo them. So this is a new feature. Now, how do you know you're gonna get this new feature is if you see this icon on the box and or it says HR. Now the H stands for harness and this stands for radio or ready, so harness ready. There is one more piece to this puzzle which is really what you guys are getting excited about, and that is all of these. Well, what are these? This is an Alpine plug, Pioneer plug, a Sony plug, and two Kenwood plugs. Now what do you do with these? Simple enough. We'll take this Alpine plug here, we'll grab our new HR harness, and on the end you'll notice this harness here, which is also an aftermarket harness for certain radios. Clips in like this. We'll grab an Alpine radio, plug it in, plug this into the car. Ours, we're done. That's it. That's all we have to do. Our backup camera is here. We can plug that in, and that is it. My installation, I'm ready to get this into the car. If I want to add more tape to this, go for it, but I don't have to do anything else. On certain radios, you are going to have those blue with a yellow stripe, like a Kenwood, or a green wire for emergency brake because they're hardwired into the actual unit. No problem, like this Kenwood here. It comes with your blue yellow wire that'll hook up to your steering wheel control pigtail that's coming off of the radio, and it also has cam 1 and cam 2 if you're installing their CMOS camera that gives you different viewing angles. If we look at this Kenwood plug, this is the Kenwood 2 harness. It has the steering wheel control wire, the emergency brake, and the reverse camera trigger wires all set and ready to plug into the radio because it has those hanging off. But all of these are designed to make your installation go a lot faster and a lot easier so that you don't have to sit here and solder all these wires together or tape them or crimp them or, God forbid, use a wire nut. Don't ever use wire nuts. They're bad. These are cars, they move. Well, there you have it, guys. Just a new product update from idatalink Maestro. I hope you guys find this fun and exciting. Let us know in the comments, of course. Fernando, if you please.
On to the next one, guys.
You guys have a great night as always. We'll see you there next time. Bye.